Good evening, ladies and gents. I'm King George. I am the owner of T.Y.I Productions. I am the curator of Black 31 magazine. Today we are here with another special guest. Put the glasses on. We are here with another special guest, another brother from the community. This brother is an artist, entrepreneur, a businessman, and he's doing some special things right now in the community. So listen, without further ado, can we give it up for the brother Shawn Archer? Let's go. Absolutely. So most importantly, first I just want to ask, who is Shawn Archer?
Shawn Archer is a rapper, entrepreneur, businessman from Philadelphia, North to be exact. You know, just a man that moves with purpose. Okay. That's what it's all about, purpose.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
That's heavy. What does respect mean to you?
Everything. I mean, you can't do nothing without respect, man. Like, at the end of the day, a person has to respect you. You know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta like you. They don't gotta like you, but they have to respect you. So respect means everything. Respect, loyalty, them two things go like hand in hand to me. You gotta have it. You know what I mean? If you don't respect me, then you gonna respect me.
Absolutely.
You ain't got no choice. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Now, how did you dive into the field of artistry?
Well, I've been doing music since I was young. So when I was coming up, my man Poppy, Free Poppy, you know what I mean, locked up right now. We went to school together, and he's always rap.
Okay.
So I always was a fan of music and listening to music, writing down Wu-Tang and all types of artists' lyrics. So he used to rap this rap. I was like, yo, say that joint again. He'll say it again. He's like, man, you might just write your own. And so I just started rapping. Yeah. So I feel like it was one of the things that I was supposed to be doing anyway.
I hear that.
Yeah,
that's heavy.
Yeah.
That's heavy. Mm-hmm. And let the people know, who are your top 5 favorite artists of all time?
All time?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going Mega 3, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas. And my 4th and 5th kind of like, I ain't. It varies. It switches, depends on how I'm feeling. But Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas are my top 3. I was inspired by Mace.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So Mace was somebody I was inspired by. But remember, he only dropped a few albums. So
Mace heavy though.
Yeah, he only dropped a few albums. So I'm going to just say Big, Jay-Z, Nas. And I'm going to just rock with those 3. You know
That's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. And let us know, what is the whole focal point of SKE Records?
Well, basically, SKE Records, we all about the brand SKE Records, Street Knowledge Entertainment. You know what I mean? That's what it stands for. So even though we do music, it's all about knowledge as well. So like I said, I push knowledge and financial literacy and taking care of your family and stuff like that. So even though I'm a rapper, you know what I mean, I'm all about the business side of it as well. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's all about providing and feeding your family and stuff like that. So that's what street knowledge means to me. I mean, people that come from the streets, yeah, we come from hardship, we come from poverty, but we can take the knowledge that we have and take it to the next level and teach the ones under us the same thing. So that's what street knowledge means to me.
Yes. Now, I want you to let the people know about the current single that you have out right now, and what is the entire message behind that single?
Well, the single is called Don't Give Up. You know what I mean? On all streaming platforms. I mean, make sure you check it out. So it's called Don't Give Up. But basically, it's self-explanatory. So on the song, I'm giving you a story when I'm talking about my mother. My growing up single mother, you know what I mean, no father, you know what I mean, poverty, you know, it's all that type of stuff. So I'm giving you a story on how I viewed her, my perspective when I was younger and how she was growing up, by mopping floors and struggling and this, that, and the third, to get to, and just kept pushing, but she never gave up. You know what I mean? So I just took a story that was personal to me and gave it to the world just to let you know no matter what you're going through, just don't give up. Because even me, I came from, like I said, hardship. I remember using a bucket to flush the toilet. I remember no lights in the crib. You know what I mean? I remember all those things. So at the end of the day but look at me now. You know what I mean? My dedication, hard work, consistency got me to this point now. You know what I mean? So
that's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. When it comes to, now, I love the title of that song, Don't Give Up.
Yeah.
Right? Now, how does the title of that song, Don't Give Up, how does that correspond with mental health?
Every way, man. Because at the end of the day, man, we all got our traumas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No matter what, I don't care how you grew up. You could grow up with $100 million, you grew up with $0. We all go through trauma. We all had things as kids that happened that mentally shaped us a certain way. But at the end of the day, we all here for a reason.
Yes.
Every last one of us. Every person watching, listening, you here for a reason. So you can't give up. you can't give up, man. You gotta just keep pushing, and eventually things gonna start making sense. Because I use me, for instance, again, it's a lot of things I done seen, a lot of things I done did, a lot of things I didn't understand. But as I got older, all those things start to make sense. So sometimes you gotta just keep pushing, and you'll understand that, you know, what your purpose is. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna find out your purpose in the beginning. That's not how life supposed to be.
Yes.
It ain't supposed to be that easy. You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely.
so you just don't give up, and eventually all those things will come.
Absolutely.
All those things you want will come.
Yes. Now, absolutely. Now, answer me this: What do you remember most about them detrimental times that you have experienced, and how were you able to overcome those treacherous times in the community?
Yeah. Well, for me, the main part. There's a lot of things that I remember about it as some people consider trauma, you know what I mean, like seeing dead bodies or gunshots and this and that, I mean, all that. But overcoming, I always knew, I always felt the energy.
Yeah.
For some reason, like me and my cousin was just talking about it not so long ago, like no matter what I've been through, I always just felt like I had a reason. I wasn't supposed to be here, like I'm supposed to be in another. I always felt it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I always listened to that. Even though I might have been making mistakes or doing some of the wrong things, I always knew I had a purpose. Like again, when I said everybody has a purpose, I always felt it. Mm-hmm. So once I got on the right track, I just never looked back. I mean, so yeah, that's basically what it was.
That's heavy, bro. That's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you love most about yourself?
It's a hard question. I love myself, man. Like a lot. That I'm resilient. You know what I mean? That I can make people better. That's the part I like about myself. Like when I'm around somebody, I'm more inspired, more motivational. I'm more like the glass is half full to me, not empty. Yeah. So if I'm around you and you're doing something, it's like, nah, look at it this way. I always try to look at it from the positive. I love that I can make things better and make things around me better. That's one of the main things I like. But I mean, I love anything else. But the interview would be 5 hours long if I went all the way into it. But yeah, but that's just one of the things. You know what I mean?
That's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. And I see that you love fashion, right? I see that. The jacket is phenomenal. The
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
When it comes to being yourself, how important is it to be yourself?
Extremely important. You know what I mean? Because your energy and who you are introduces yourself before you speak. So the clothes you wear, the things you like to do, it introduces you before you speak. Before you speak subconsciously. We can see somebody, if I'd have walked in with a ski mask on, all black, but you'd have thought probably something negative. You know what I mean? So a lot of times people don't realize that. So the things you like, but the main thing that's important is wearing or purchasing the things that you really like, not what everybody else like.
That's true.
Because if you'd have told me the jacket is nice, I appreciate the compliment, or not, I still would have had it on.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's important to be comfortable in your own skin to pick the things that you like. If other people like it, then cool. If they don't, then cool. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's basically that.
Absolutely,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. What is one of the most valuable lessons that most of these young children must learn today when living on the streets and trying to overcome?
Understand that there's consequences to your actions. Everybody know right and wrong, but I feel like a lot of times people don't think about the real consequences to their actions. Like basically, like if you might be beefing with somebody, you feel like you gotta go kill them. You know what happens if you was to get caught. You gotta think about those consequences. So are you really willing to do that?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So one of the main things is understand the consequences to your actions. You know what I mean? And whatever you're going through mentally, you need somebody to talk to. Mm-hmm. Whether it's therapy, whether it's a big homie or whoever you talk to. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody needs some type of mentorship to help them get through things. But the main thing I would say, understand the consequences.
Okay.
No matter what you're doing. I always think about the consequences first. And if it makes sense, then by all means do it. If it don't make sense, then don't do it. And your energy, listen to that intuition. When you get that feeling that I shouldn't do this, don't do it.
That's happening.
Yeah, we got that for a reason. Like those feelings is for a reason. So make sure you listen to them, and you should be all right.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to that. Listen to that,
Sure.
fellas. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why is music important to you?
Well, music, the soundtrack to everybody's life, from the 90-year-old lady, whether she listen to whatever, to the kid that listen to Baby Shark, you know what I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
So for me, music is extremely important. So it's just like it's a soundtrack to your life. So we need it. Think about everything we do. Music is attached somehow. We watch a movie, There's music playing in it. We cleaning, we got music playing. You playing sports. Whatever you do is always playing the game. Is always music. So music is extremely important.
Absolutely. And what is the main message that you want to get across in your music?
Well, my music, I just want to, like I said, for a person that comes from nothing, I come from, again, nothing. I understand that you can make it. That's the main message. And you can make it unapologetic, and not care about what nobody think. You can be exactly what you want to be. Ain't no excuse. As long as you're willing to put that work in and dedicate to your craft, you can make it no matter where you come from. Because again, this nice jacket, or you see diamond chains, or like I said, I own businesses and I got a lot of other stuff going on.
Yes.
It didn't start off like that. I started from the ground, from the bottom. Yes. So I'm an example that you can make it. You know what I mean?
Yes. And what would you tell the young striving entrepreneur right now?
Just keep grinding. Keep grinding. Like I said, mentorship. Always look at people that's doing it. Don't be afraid to ask questions, because a lot of times people that's on a certain level, they don't mind giving you the game. If you're willing to ask for it. So just keep grinding. Don't stop. You're going to get frustrated. It's going to be a lot of hard work that you put in, but it's all going to make sense at the end.
Absolutely.
All going to make sense.
Absolutely. And from business owner to business owner, what do you love most about being a business owner?
I just like the freedom. But the main part I like is I'm doing something that's mine. Like, I'm not working for nobody. Again, ain't nothing wrong working for nobody, but it's just this is my creation. This is my thing. I love the concept of building, making it bigger and bigger and bigger, passing it on and putting people on. Like, I love that part of it. Like, I love that part. That part is like, it gives me a rush. Like, I really enjoy it. It's to the point where I think about it so much that it could be annoying to a lot of the people around. We talk about all the time, like, Shawn, that's all you think about? It's like, nah, man, that's what, that's just one of those things. Like, again, I just love business. I love it, so.
Wow. What's one of your most memorable times in your life?
Got a lot of them, man. Having my kids, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Seeing them come out, it was scary a little bit. I seen it from both sides. I seen the C-section part and I seen the natural birth part, and it was, but that was beautiful.
I get it.
Beautiful. Seeing something that you never seen in your life. seeing a baby you never seen in your life and just falling in love with it. Love at first sight. That was amazing.
I had that. Now, name let the people know one of the worst times that you had in your life.
Worst times? Man.
I know it's hard to think about because you're so much in good times right now, so you don't want to think about the worst times.
Nah, I still think that's my past. Like all the men I looked up to dying, every last one of them, from my grandpa and my uncle and my cousin, all in different times, but they was like, that was a bad time for me, for sure. But again, I still always think about the positive part of what they taught me and what they instilled in me. So it was a bad time, but I still. Again, I got an optimistic personality. I try not to let myself dwell on. Like, if something negative happened right now, when it's over, I'm going to think about it, but I'm going to look at, all right, what I was supposed to learn from that. So I'm going to just say those times. I'm going to just name that one. There was a lot of them, but it's like, again, I'm still going to look at it from an optimistic standpoint.
Absolutely. And the feeling of, because I noticed you mentioned your grandfather, right? The feeling of losing a grandfather, the patriarch of the family.
Yeah.
What is, I don't really want to know what's the feeling like, but what was your feeling of that time of losing the patriarch?
Yeah, it was like again, I grew up without no father, so that was the man I looked up to. The one that taught me business and those things. Even though I wasn't listening when I was young, I was running around the streets. I wasn't trying to hear that, but just losing him is just like it's like one of those feelings like, all right, it's time to step it up now. Okay. So that's basically what I got from time to step it up. Now I'm becoming the patriarch. I actually got a song called Patriarch.
That's heavy.
Yeah. I actually got a song called Patriarch. Check that out when y'all get time. Patriarch, but me becoming the patriarch of my family. So it's like it hurt me, but again, I still look at the positive part of it. It's like, all right, this is what he taught me. It's time to step up. All the things he did for his family, I want to do and more. So it's like, I just look at it from that standpoint.
Absolutely. Name one of your favorite tracks that you have out.
Moments. Featuring my cousin, is B.L.A.C.K. But basically, the song Moments is like, as I seeing smiles on my kids' faces, that's the moments that I live for. With the family on vacations, that's the moments that I live for. Seeing my dogs get about the streets, that's the moments that I live for. Nobody starving, everybody eating. That's the moments that I live for. That's the hook. So basically, like those moments, vacations, being with the fam, and taking care of my kids, and seeing my people really striving and trying to get it. Those moments is what I live for in life. Like that's what I live for sure. If I didn't have no moments, it'd be no point in living to me. You know what I'm saying? It's all about making those people happy and making myself happy. So, yeah.
Wow. What was the street lesson that you learned?
Street lesson? Stay out the streets. It's a main lesson. Stay out the streets. I mean, it's only two ways. People say it all the time. Simple. It's two ways out. Death, jail. I don't know a consistent. I ain't talking about a person that's in the streets 1 month, then he go do something else and come back. A consistent street guy that hasn't been to jail or hasn't shot somebody, got shot, or any of those things. I ain't meet one yet. Not a consistent street guy. Man, not yet. So the main lesson I would say is stay out the streets. It's 2025. It's a lot of ways to get money. It's a lot of ways to take care of your family, provide for your family. That street thing ain't, you know what I mean? Ain't no honor amongst thieves. They gonna tell on you. They gonna smash your chick when you locked up. They gonna you gonna die. They gonna wear your T-shirt on the gram for a month. They gonna post you on the gram and still be trying to holler at your wife in the back end. You know what I'm saying? So stay out the streets. It ain't working.
When it comes to gun violence in the community,
Okay.
It's been very detrimental, especially between the inner city youth.
Yeah.
How does Shawn Archer feel about the inner city youth and how they are taking one another out at this time?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? Even when I was younger, people still killing, so it's like, it's just ridiculous, man. It just, I don't know, man. We gotta take these guns away and get all these kids gloves or something, man. Like any boxing gloves or something. I don't know, man. You know, it's just bad. Like nobody likes it. Nobody want to see their loved ones or they even doing either one, whether it's the killing or the getting killed. Nobody wants to see that again. So it's just bad, man. Like somehow we gotta come together and figure out how to stop it. I mean, it's gonna be real hard though. Like I said, been going on for generations. Talking about generational beef for when my grandpop and them. You know what I mean? Even that. You know what I mean? So it's like.
Absolutely.
But again, it ain't worth it. But you're getting out of it for real.
Absolutely.
Like, at the end of the day, what you're getting out of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And when we see the major disconnect in society, right? Because we see a lot that goes on with the children hurt. What is the major disconnect between black men and black women? And how is it trickling down and affecting the children?
Like I said, just a generational thing. You know what I mean? It comes from, okay, my generation with for the most part, no fathers. Then you go into, we get older and some of us become like, but it's a trickle down effect, and the women trying to be the man. The man don't know how to be a man properly, so they got a lot of women traits because they raised by their mom. It's just a trickle down effect. Like it's just no guidance, no mentors. I remember when you was outside and people checked you. Now people ain't allowed to. Why you talking to my kid? Can't even check a kid now without the parent get upset about your kid doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where again we gotta come together as men and women and really stand on what we say. Not just talk about it. We gotta get action.
Yes.
Like action speak louder. Talking ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
The bully never left you alone because you said stop bullying me. So we gotta action. Whatever we need to do with these kids, we gotta do it and stand on it.
Yes. Now mistaken. I don't want to be mistaken, but you said the EP, is that Thrive in the Times?
The time is always right.
The time is always right. The time is always right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. The time is always right. I see the name of that title, right? The time is always right.
Yeah.
And self-explanatory. I can be like, oh, the time is always right. When is the time always right?
Always. People, you look for the perfect moment. It don't exist. Like that moment does not exist. You like, okay, you've been this on, I've been this on. It's like, okay, ideally you want to start your whatever business you got. When I'm doing this, I got this. But while you're trying to get to all of them, there's going to be setbacks and trying to do it again, setback. So before you know it, the business never started. So when you could have just started the business and building on top of those things as you go. So the time is always right. It's always right to do whatever you're trying to do. Stop trying to look for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. Like it don't exist.
Wow. And to juggle being an artist in different businesses as an entrepreneur and a business owner, does it get difficult at times?
Of course, but then you understand balance. So it's like, okay, you got your personal time, you got your own personal time, then you got kids and you got dad time, then if you got a wife or whatever, you got dad time. So you always got to, and you got the business time, so you got to balance it out. You have to. Like, if not, you're going to drive yourself crazy. You know what I mean? So you can't, and not only you juggling that time, the people that you're spending time with has to understand the reason why you're doing this. Like, okay, I might be working a lot, but this is for our future. This is going to do this. You know, they got to believe in you, support you, and trust you.
Yes.
Too. Or if not, then there's going to be a lot of headache in the household. Your wife or whoever, they got to understand. So, you know what I mean? So this is about balance. Once you start it, you might be a little rocky, but as you go on, eventually it'll ease out. It'll be easy. So now for me, it's like nothing.
Okay. And I'm glad that we on time, because how important is your time?
Extremely important. Extremely. Time is everything. That's the only thing you can't get back. You can't get it back. I mean, I can lose money, get it back. I mean, I can't get my time. Like, one of the things you can't get back is priceless. So it's like very valuable. And if you look at the way you look back at yourself and really look how you is with your time. A lot of times we do stuff that's like, damn, I was doing that for that long. You ever realize it? I was on the ground for 5 hours straight. I could have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, time is very valuable. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Very valuable.
Absolutely. And it's so great that you say that, because it's like when we younger, right? We don't appreciate time.
Yeah, we don't care about it.
But once we start to hit that 30s mark, we start to really care about time.
Yeah.
And why is that? Is that generational? Is it?
I think it's just growing.
Okay.
Like, it's just brain developing. Like, you know.
Okay.
Like, you start off something, you know, we go from a baby and you learning, you don't know. It's like anything else. You know what I mean? If I shoot a basketball my first time, I probably ain't gonna be nice, but I keep doing it for 30 years. I better be nice. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just growing, and with growth comes knowledge. You know what I mean? So that's why I tell people, don't be afraid to get old.
Absolutely.
Getting old is cool, man. I'm making. That's why you see I still got the grade. You see, I let the grade show. Getting old is cool, man. There's a lot of people that I know that didn't make it to where I'm at right now. So, with that being said, I'm representing for them. So I'm gonna let the grade show. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be an OG. I mean, I'm gonna show you how an OG supposed to carry themselves as a man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Are you inspired by other entrepreneurs also?
For sure, of course. Have to be. Yeah, I'm inspired by anybody that's trying to do anything positive to take care of them or their family or both. I'm inspired. I get inspiration from everywhere, man. For sure. It don't matter the age. If you're younger than me, older, I get inspired. Yeah. If it's positive, I'm inspired for sure.
That's heavy.
100%.
That's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. And wow, a few more questions left.
Do your thing, man. I'm rocking.
What does love in the community mean to you?
Love in the community?
Yeah.
It's important. And I don't really see it too much. You know what I mean? It's not that consistent. Exactly. It's there, but it's not consistent. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it's appreciative. People, you know, come and show love to the community, but we need I'm not saying those people specifically, but we just need they gotta be consistent, man. People need to feel love consistent in order for them to really change, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I'm just going from a experience perspective. I'm using my grandpa, for instance. He'd come and tell me things, and he showed me love. I'm just using it like he was there, but he going to do whatever he had to do to provide for his family, so I'm here. So he wasn't there as consistent.
Yeah.
So it's like I wasn't trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? So it took me all the way till now to, you know, but not now until when I got older to understand it. So it's like I just feel like love, you have to be consistent, like super consistent. Not saying he didn't consistently love me, but I'm talking about as far as like if you're trying to mold people, you can't mold people once a week. You can't do it. It's like being a father once a week. Like you got a kid and you just there once a week. That ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? You gotta be there every day. So you gotta figure out a way to. We have to figure out as people a way to do it every day. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Routine matters.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
If you're trying to build something.
Absolutely.
If
Absolutely.
you ain't trying to build nothing, then whatever.
Absolutely. Let us know what does discipline mean to you.
Same thing, man. You gotta do this. Sometimes you gotta wake up and you don't feel like it, but you gotta know the reason why you're doing it. So discipline is everything. You can't get nowhere without it. Not to where you want, not to the highest level. You can get to a certain point, but you gotta be disciplined. You gotta just keep doing it. You gotta know that it's gonna happen. So that's extremely, extremely, extremely important. Extremely important.
Absolutely.
Even when you don't feel like it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Is leadership missing in the black community today?
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, leadership is there, but is those people really leaders? That's why I'm gonna ask. Are they really leaders? Are they teaching the right message? It's some leaders, but are they really teaching? Is he the old head that's on the block still with the young boy that was really a nut ass nigga to the people his age, but they don't know because the other people either dead or they got their life together and moved out of town. So he got them all the things he ain't never do. He telling them this is what you do, but really the old heads his age look at him like a nut. So are they really the real leaders? Or are they fake leaders? They false, what do you call them, false prophets?
Yeah.
So I mean,
A lot of false prophets.
bunch of false prophets. They got it's all a monetary gain, or is it just for their pockets? Are they really leaders? Just asking, it's a question. I don't know.
Heavy. That's heavy. No, that's the truth.
Good question.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. That's something to really think about. Seriously. Absolutely. When it comes to, because I know we mentioned timing, right? When did you know it was your time?
I always knew it, honestly. I just ran from it. I always knew it. It was always my time.
Okay.
I just ran from it.
Okay.
Like I said, I got caught up in the noise. I'm gonna just call it the noise.
That's heavy.
That static. I got caught up in that. And once I realized, I had to turn the volume down. So it always was my time. Time was always right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once I turned the volume down, that's when I really know. I always knew it though.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
That's heavy. And I love that you mentioning just certain things like when you turn the volume down. And like turning the volume down to me means turning the volume down from all the distractions.
Yeah, for sure. Because a lot of times you don't realize that how many distractions you have. You have to take the time out and reassess. Like in business, you check your inventory. If you're selling something, you're making sure, okay, this is what I got. I got to re-up on this. I got to do. How am I? You do it. If you play basketball, you watching the play, the tapes, boxer, whatever you do, and you watch. Okay, I can do this better. We got to do that with our lives.
Yes.
You have to do that with your personal lives. For some reason, people don't think to do that. I mean, you have to. You have to sit back and say, all right, what can I tighten up on? What can I remove?
That's true.
So
that's the truth, brother. That's the truth. What advice do you have for young brothers right now, whether they want to be entrepreneurs, whether they want to be businessmen, whether they want to be artists?
Okay.
What advice do you have for these brothers to, most importantly, be themselves? What advice do you have for them to be grounded in focusing on their craft or staying in tunnel vision and being a man?
Yeah. Well, first of all, as a man, understanding a man's job is to provide, protect, and take care of your family. So the first thing I would say is have a roof over your head. It don't have to be the roof that your dream roof. Have a roof over your head. Make sure you can take care of yourself. If you got kids, make sure you can do all that. So whether it's getting a job, whatever you have to do first, get those in order. Because if you don't have those in order, you're not going to be able to focus on music. There's something called a Maslow hierarchy of needs. I'm not going to get all the way into it, but it starts off, that's the first step. So make sure you have yourself, your roof over your head, something, you can take care of yourself. Then you go into your craft. So even though you might have to work you go into your craft, whether you want to be an artist, whatever, you have to learn the business. Whatever you're doing, try to learn as much as you can. You know, nowadays you can go on YouTube University, Google University, and learn as much as you can about what this thing you want to do. You know what I mean? Study some of the people that you're similar to. You know what I mean? Look at them. Look at some of their moves, how they do this, how you do that. You do all those type things. And then you just go from there. And time to work. You know what I mean? Just put the work in. You know what I mean? Set a time limit. You know what I mean? A good friend of mine gave me a book called The 12-Week Year, where you can take your 12 weeks and do as much as people came in doing a year. So really take your time serious. Really focus on the time when you're doing this, and this. So you have your notes of all the things you're trying to do. Now, yeah, even if you don't get all of them, just keep doing it over and over and over, and eventually you're going to see results. It's impossible. You cannot. I said this before. I say it a lot of times. You cannot be consistency. You just keep going over and over and over and over, and eventually it's going to pop. I mean, trust me, it's going to pop. I mean, ain't no way it's not.
That's heavy. That's heavy jewels. Let's go. That's heavy jewels for the young. Let's go. Let the people know where they can find you. Let the people know where they can find you at. Let the people know about the music and everything you got going on.
Yeah, for sure. So all my music, I mean, you go on Spotify, Apple Music, all the platforms, YouTube. That's how you get my music. Type in Shawn Archer, SHAWN, the right way, Archer. You know what I'm saying? As far as Instagram, at I am Shawn Archer. On everything, all platforms, at I am Shawn Archer. Then you go to www.iamshawnarcher.com. That's my website. I got merch on there. You know what I mean? I like y'all to support it. I appreciate it. You see I'm a fly guy, so you know my merch look nice. You know what I mean? That's where you catch me at. And look out for me, man. You know what I'm saying? New music coming soon. I got artists I'm managing. Well, artists I'm managing. Sorry, not artists. I mean, artists I'm managing. You know what I mean? About to be the biggest next. You know what I mean? So I got a lot of things I'm doing. More business stuff coming. You know what I mean? Look out for us. Shout out to Q Question.
That's heavy. That's heavy. Let's go. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for Shawn Archer. Let's give it up for Q Question. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I appreciate you too, man, for the interview, man.
Absolutely,
sure.
brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Sure.
No problem, brother. Listen, y'all. Go support. Go support. Go support brother Shawn Archer. Listen, we can have your favorite artist. We could have your favorite businessman. Listen, we could have your favorite entrepreneur. Listen, we could have the football coach. We could have the little girl down the street with the lemonade stand, or it could be you.
Yeah.
So listen, please tap in. We are the platform of truth, the home of the champions, and we are the place where we uplift man, woman, and child. Peace and love, y'all. One.
Gotta grip the youth up by the neck and show them all the things that was special about Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Nat Turner, all the people who put in the work. Come on, Frederick Douglass, come on. Listen. Peace. We out.